Hello, my friends. Welcome back to some more Oxygen Not Included. Stumbled across something interesting here as a game from 2022. From 3 years ago. 10 autosaves, 1 save. So basically I didn't play very long. But there's my other one. Here we go. So, oh, there we go. That was weird. Oh, okay. Weird. Okay, minor bug there that you guys might want to know about. If you Alt-Tab out of the game without going down and clicking the process, you lose the ability to use your keyboard, so you can't WASD. And if you Alt-Tab back to it and press Escape and Alt-Tab again, you will lose your UI. Isn't that interesting? So some of you are going to say, oh, you're a cheater, you revealed the map. I wanted to see how big the map was, okay? I was genuinely interested. I was contemplating saving before doing it, and then I thought I saved, and then it overwrote it, so whatever. So here we are, in our horrible little shithole. The food is okay. The power is not okay. We're not producing enough power. I tried to make a steam turbine down here. To try and siphon off the heat. But it turns out the turbine is too hot. So it's not functioning. I'm not sure what that means. Now when you look at the configuration of this strange world, it's sideways, which means that all this liquid hot magma and oil is over to the side. That's super interesting. Protected by slime biomes, ice biomes, but no hot geysers. There's a natural gas geyser. Sideways lockers. A strange building. Some kind of slime out in the middle of nowhere. You could, in theory, put your rocket stuff here. I guess this is normally where you would put your satellites and your stuff. Anyway, all the structures are weird. Okay. Yeah, so there's been a lot of changes. So for those of you that don't know, I played this game like 6 years ago, and then I played it for like 45 minutes again, and then put it down again for another 3 years. So I'm a little rusty. But what I think is that we want to go over here and build some kind of mega rocket. That's why we want it to be as long as the entire map. The more of this terrain we can demolish, the bigger we can make this rocket. So that's where the rocket's going. Which means that the space station control center is going up there, kind of. But first we have to deal with building the hive city. So we're going to build the hive city. We're having problems with the food. We're having problems with everything else. So we're going to see if we can't take care of that now. Temperature. That's not good. Alright, back to atmospheric processing. This has been kind of the horrible building. This building is terrible. Oh my god. Unit 13 needs to go. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. What do I do? I guess I just let these work. Waiting delivery. Why are they waiting for delivery? Waiting delivery. Uh-oh. It's going up, isn't it? $300. This is kind of bad, actually. That's fine. I don't care about all this water. This water's wastewater. What I care about is not dying. Okay. The lights are doing well. No germs in there. There is germs in that water, though. Can be honest, things are not looking super great. Okay. What do I do for temperature? I'm not smart enough to know. Okay. Yeah, as this empties, it becomes the farm column. This is too hot. What we need is to put the gas somewhere. Yeah, see, it's interesting how this ice biome is surrounded by abyssalite and chlorine, like max gas pressure. It would be really nice to be able to whoops. Looks like we broke something. I accidentally clicked the delete button. That's no good. Whoopsies. For whatever reason, the delete button was on like a 50 square tile circle. So when I clicked delete on like the entire like screen, the entire screen was illuminated by the delete key. Alright, let's see how badly this went. Okay. So we know what's happening. There's a critical problem with this janky thing dumping dirty water. So let's try this again. Let's go to destroy. Grid 1. Pluming. There. Now we can do mop everything. What we need to do is get a tunnel over to the ice biome. Maybe this ice biome instead? Since it's got upright buildings and a first aid kit? Hell yeah, how did I not see that? It's time to move in, brothers. We don't need to sandbox everything, we're not assholes. Okay, that does kind of look gross. Salt water. Salt water. A poke shell. That's terrifying looking. Salt water, hey? Carbon dioxide, hydrogen gas, sand, sedimentary rock. Yeah, I remember each of these was once upon a time its own planet. Like this was a planet type, and then this was a planet type. But it's so cool seeing all the biomes. It's just a little bit hard on my brain because it's all sideways. This sideways tidal wave of lava is freaking me out. It's like that fire wave map in StarCraft 2 where you're like running away from the tidal wave of fire. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, so we're in a little bit of trouble. The lava down here was so hot that it actually exceeded what I thought it would be. Yeah, so it's kind of bad. We need that to cool off before we can ever contemplate going in there ever again. Really need some guys to have some suits. We need this for the suit sustainability and the training. At least we have one. I didn't know it, but that's what we should have been working towards. Exosuit training. We've got a good supply of clean water. Clean water gives us practically infinite gas. Need more coal. That is something we're missing. Alright, brothers, listen up. We need to build a giant column going straight up into outer space. This ladder and this ladder represent the core tower. Okay, guys? Yeah, there is something scary about this having it under you. Like, because that's why you couldn't go down. Volcano. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, another one? Oh, dude. 3? There's 3 volcanoes? That's so epic. Goddamn, guys. Kinda wish it wasn't sideways now. But for now, we're trying to absorb some of the steam. If it's even possible. Which it might not be. Yeah, there was the teeniest bit of lava here. That's why it's so hot. That's one direction where the heat's coming from. The direction's also, the other direction's coming from this geyser. Or put another steam turbine. It's not firing off yet, though. We put some sensors on it. Okay, now there was something weird. Data bank. Mass produces data banks that can be processed into data analysis research points. I mean, what can I say, brothers? I'm running out of space here. What other fucking stations are there? Holy shit, there's so many. We got the supercomputer, we got the research station, we got the materials research station. Do we have that? I don't know if we do. Oh goodness Lord. We don't, do we? You know why? Because that was when we were too busy worrying about trying to go outside with the exosuits. Crafting station? Oh, what? Oh shit, that's epic. Weird. Outside of a laboratory. It's gotta be a reactor, right? There you go. There's your nuclear reactor. That's quite large. Must be exposed to space. Oh, that's weird. Oh. It's weird how it disappears and you can't see it anymore. That'd be quite the project. You'd have to tunnel a little higher. We're gonna do it, brothers. We're gonna get to space. Even if I have to cheese to do it. I just want to see the content. I'm not smart enough to get this far legitimately. Irrigation. There's no way, right? They still haven't finished that pipe? It's filling the world with poison water, you fucking assholes. Mop the damn floors. Just mop them. You know better. Where's this water coming from? Oh, it's coming from these fucking things. Stop crying. Give me my ice machines awaiting delivery. Pipe blocked. Right, I never even finished that project. Yes, that's right. That's right. Oh my god. We have another victim. Alright, brothers. Listen up. We're gonna build the penthouse in the sky. The Hive City will eventually go into orbit. Not super into orbit, but like enough to see outer space. Are you gonna finish that pipe for the love of God? Are you fucking kidding me? Where is this water coming from? Okay, the oxygen battle's going kinda badly. They're on, but they're not charging. Is that these lights? They take a lot, don't they? See if we can return the sludge back to sludge and focus more on our clean water. So there's all the geysers. Yeah, so we can actually make it hotter. Oh, there's another one over there. Further away. Similar latitude, though. What makes a laboratory? F11. Huh. Two science buildings. So what's a science building? Oh shit, does that include the other research stations and crap? Okay. So we can't use the geotuner until we put it in a room that is of certain requirements. Okay, so that's what the other thing's for, data miner. So I guess that means we can do the ones with the orange tapes. Is that what that means? The ones that cost orange as opposed to the cost... Yeah. See, that's brilliant. That's what we need there, is the mission control station. Yeah, there it is. That's what we were trying to get. Yeah, that costs the yellow, though. Where does the yellow come from? So we need to get points from the materials research building. Crap. Okay, this is some crazy shit. I could make a tiny nuclear reactor. Or something? Hmm. My God, they're sleeping in the reactor room. Okay, so there's like all these data banks. This is like an intense operation. Alright, that's another thing that we need. A sconce. I wonder if that's an Age of Darkness joke. Fire sconce. I should revisit that, see if they've made any new stuff. Holy crap, that's what's going over here. Once I get out there. We're having a little bit of a carbon dioxide problem. This is a problem. Let's see if this helps. Let's find out if that makes it any better, if these guys are just thirsty as fuck. That Amorbus is suspicious, isn't it? Why was that not there? Yeah, so this will fill with water again. Oh, that's not good. Holy crap. That's a deadly ass room down there. Whole lot of gold though. That's kind of a nice feeling. Hey, oh boy, are we ready to puncture into outer space? I don't know. But this has been the destined ladder. The one to do it. The one to go all the way up. They'll make it eventually. Getting close to time, brothers. Getting close to time. Time to drink some beer and smoke some weed. But we made some progress. We crawled. We've learned, we've explored. The sandbox mode's pretty fun. For those of you who are not into the hardcore death above all else survival mode, then if you don't like dealing with that, then this is the game mode for you. And with mods, and with the difficulty turned up, it's even more fun. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go a couple more here until I change the game and go towards another game. But I will see you in the next one, my friends.